Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show here on Main Street TV, where it is a glorious rainy day outside in downtown Jackson, Ohio. Some flooding, major flooding in the area. So please, that's just my little PSA for the day. Please, please, please do not drive through or try to walk through standing water because it will probably end badly. And we don't want that for anybody. So there are some road closures out there. Make sure you tune in to the radio or check out our social media pages here at Total Media because they will be updating them all day long as these road closures continue on. So I'm sure Pete will talk about that here in a little bit. All right. Well, we have some very special guests here in the studio today, and we are going to be talking about something very, very cool. You've been here, a couple weeks ago, maybe?
3 weeks.
To talk about a project that you're working on, and we have kind of some updates. So we asked you back to fill everybody in on what's going on. So I guess first off, if you all would tell everybody who you are.
I'm Sammy Elliott.
I'm Cindy Wagner.
April Eifler.
Okay. And Sammy, are we going by Sammy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I didn't know if that was like, if I was allowed to say that or not, or if that was just off the air.
You're allowed to.
Okay. Didn't want you to slap me or anything. All right. So, Sammy, you and your brothers are actually here. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough room to have everybody on, but they're waving. So, hi. Everybody say hi. But introduce your brothers, too, while you're at it.
So my brothers are Bodie Elliott and Gabe Elliott.
Bodie and Gabe. And they are the untwinnest twins you've ever seen, right?
They are.
I was telling somebody at the tap room the other day that they were twins, and they were like, they are? I was like, yeah. And they thought you were twins. I'm like, no. But anyway, so you are all our siblings. And if people don't know what's going on, let's go back a little bit and talk about the group that you're doing and how you came to be.
So in January, my brothers and I got this idea about Jackson 100 for Good. And the concept is that you get 100 people together and each of them pledges to give $100 once a quarter. And there will be a meeting every quarter, and those people who come to the meeting who have time can come to the meeting. They nominate, if they want, they can nominate a local nonprofit, and then we will pick 3 of the nominated local nonprofits, and then you get to vote on which one you think deserves the money.
All right. And if the math in my head, which typically is not right, works out, that is for the $100, 100 people, that's $10,000 a quarter that you all are donating. Well, that the members are donating to a not-for-profit.
Yep. And we're hoping
That's incredible.
We're hoping to get another 37 members to give $100 so that for $10,000.
Okay, so that brings us to our other 2 guests here in the studio who are members of the Jackson County Homelessness Committee, who are the first recipients. Yay! All right, so welcome. We're so happy to have you here. So there's a couple of things that we need to let our viewers know about, and that we hope that you will jump on board with this. I know that I did, and any individual or business owner can become a member of the Jackson 100 for Good, and you need 37 more members.
Yep.
Well, let's get on it, folks, because for about $1 a day, you can literally help give $10,000 a quarter to a wonderful not-for-profit organization. And I can't think that there's a lot more fitting than the Homelessness Committee. So what a good pick for the first one.
Yeah.
And we
Absolutely.
really appreciate that too.
Yes.
I mean, what you started is amazing.
It is.
That's great. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, okay. So let's talk about how this Jackson 100 works. Like, go into detail about it. Because really, there's no commitment for you other than to write a check. You can be as involved or as little involved as you want to be, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
So you don't have to come to a meeting if you don't want to, but if you do come to the meeting, you can nominate a charity that is close to your heart that you think would be a really great fit for $10,000.
I'd say all of them.
Yeah, and when you're at the meeting, you get to vote on the 3 charities that were nominated and then randomly selected.
That's right. So, like, you guys have people nominate charities, and then is the final one that you pick it out of a hat, or did I hear that wrong?
So there are a bunch of nominated charities, and then we're going to pick 3 of those, and then you can vote on one of the 3.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's how it
How do
goes.
you choose the 3?
We were drawing out nomination cards. We had a bucket.
Okay.
We were drawing out 3 yellow nomination cards, and
so those 3 that are picked are then put to a vote, correct?
those 3 that are picked, the people get to speak on them for about 5 minutes, and then there's a 5-minute question and answer segment. So if you have any other questions that,
Okay. Which is
We
where you
didn't
came in,
cover.
right? You spoke on us. Okay.
yeah.
I spoke.
All right. And Cindy loves to speak. No, so let's talk about the homelessness committee for a minute. You all have been here a couple of times and do incredible work. And somehow we got on the topic of it the other day, but tell everybody a little bit about what you do. And it's incredible because y'all are volunteers.
We're completely volunteer. We are only donation based, so we don't get any funding unless, the rare grant that Cindy's able to put in for us. But other than that, we just go based off of donations. That's our funding. And volunteers made up of, I think there's about 12 of us committee members currently. We meet once a month and we plan fundraisers. We vote on people to house, to help, to aid in any way we can. I think Cindy's got some stats to share.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Because if you
Yeah.
think that there's not a problem, there's a ginormous problem.
There is, and it's only
hear the numbers
increasing.
is-
Yeah. Last year we had 230 calls, so we don't have an office. We just have a phone. That's our office that we carry around. And so far this year, I've had 48 calls as of yesterday, and we've already given almost $1,800 for rent, utilities, and a deposit for someone. So we try to prevent homelessness. And if people come in that don't have any place at all to go, then we do have 5 locations here in Jackson that we can place people temporarily. It's temporary transitional. So it's just for a couple months while they get their situation together, if possible, and apply for apartments.
Mhm.
And
Which are not not
They're-
easy to
they
find,
are
by the
in-
way. That's what I'm
very,
trying
very
to say.
difficult to find in
Yes.
Jackson County, yes. But we try to support, so if we can't help, because we can't help everybody, and not everybody needs something that we can offer when they call, too. Sometimes they need support or referrals, so we text messages, text housing to them, apartments, and text shelters in other counties, and just kind of refer them to other social service agencies in the county.
Mm-hmm. And all of this by people running off of a cell phone and volunteering.
Yeah.
A group,
And no
a group
funding.
text going on.
Yeah.
It's incredible what you're doing, but boy, would it be a lot easier if you had money and
Because that's when, because we
stuff, help.
We
Yeah.
don't just do because when we house someone, we pay for all the utilities in the house that they're staying in. They don't have to pay anything. They're supposed to work on, working and saving and get themselves to a place where they're back on their feet by the time
Yes.
that they leave our house. Everything's at our cost. We also do preventive measures. So if someone comes to us and they are behind on their electric bill or they're
Mhm.
behind on their rent and they're facing eviction, and they ask for assistance, we can help them to prevent them become homeless. And in steps like that, we've put people up in hotels for a couple nights if they've found themselves in a situation where they're homeless, but they've got a family member from a couple counties over that are coming, but they need a place to stay
Correct.
until they get here. We've done things like that. Anything that we can do to help. We've had someone who had shelter but didn't have heat, so we got a heater for them and things like that.
Sure.
Propane
And
heater.
yeah, I mean it's all the goal is to keep someone, if they are if there are housed to
Yeah,
keep them
keep
there.
them
I mean,
comfortable,
it's
yes, of course.
yeah.
Before the next step of they have to come to us for other.
Well, and I know that you all have helped people that I know with like, so when you get a new apartment or a new house or something, you have to turn on all your utilities, and if you're a first time renter or whatever, you have to pay deposits on all of this stuff, and that gets really, really expensive very quickly. So I know that you all have helped with some of that kind of thing, help somebody get their maybe utilities turned on, and then and us helping them get going.
Yeah, like
So-
people have come, that they're leaving a relationship or a divorce is happening, and they've got to be out on their own now, and they don't have, a lot of places want first month, last month, and then the deposit, and then you have all your utilities.
Then
like
your
you said, so
utilities,
it's
it's a mess.
overwhelming, and
Thousands of
it's-
dollars.
Yeah, and they maybe
It
only
is.
have a little bit of it, or so we absolutely want to help in any way that we can.
Very good. And so I think this is a very fitting charity. What about you?
I think it's a very great charity.
Yes, absolutely. So, all right, Sammy. So let's talk for a minute about how people can join, because I expect that we'll have 37 members by the end of this day,
Look at Jen.
because
Oh.
do it. Like, this is amazing. We're just telling one story. There are a million charities out there. And I assume that you all are kind of looking toward like Jackson County charities, right? Or
Yeah.
somebody that benefits our area.
Yeah, since we're doing it in Jackson County, we want the charities to benefit Jackson County, so your money's staying close to home.
Absolutely. And thus the first one chosen. But there are so many others out there that are equally in need or deserving of this money. But to get to the $10,000 per quarter, we need 37 more members.
Yes.
All right. Get on it. Folks, this is an amazing deal. So because you're giving a little, but every little bit adds up to this big amount. So how do people join?
You can go to our website at jackson100forgood.org, and there's a join button on there.
It is in the comments.
Yep. And you can fill out the form. We need your phone number and your email because it's tax deductible.
That's right.
There you go.
And just think about that. That's $400 you can yank off those taxes. It's win-win for everybody. And your mom, Gwen, is here, and she texted me the link. We were chatting about it. I said, I want to join. She said, I'll just text you the link. And she did, and I immediately clicked on it. And I don't know, about 15 seconds later, I was signed up. Like, it wasn't hard at all.
No.
You basically need contact information so that you can contact the members, but you're not like selling the information or anything. It's just so that you
Yeah.
can communicate about meetings and stuff.
Yeah. We tried to make it as easy as possible.
You did.
Because I'm busy, my mom's busy, my brothers are busy. We don't have time to fill out a long form.
And we know that you all don't have time to fill out a long form. So that is, it's make it super easy. And again, you don't have to go to the meetings, or you can go to the meetings, because if you want to say what charity is chosen, that's where that comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So 37 more members. We expect you all to sign up today. And there are, so then because I was confused about this, and your mom had to set me straight because I was super wrong on how this whole thing works. And she was like, you're dumb. No, she really didn't say that. Actually, she would say that to me, but that's just because we've known each other forever. But no, I guess I got confused. I thought that we paid the money to Jackson 100, but you actually write the check straight to the charity, and then there are drop-off locations.
Yes, right now, that is how we're doing it.
Okay.
But we filled out forms to become a 501c3, and we filled out the tax exemption form yesterday,
Okay.
and it takes 2 to 8 weeks to get that back.
Okay.
So after that comes back, we can start accepting digital payments like Venmo, Apple Pay.
Okay, that would be great. And the good news about that is you can just schedule your payment, and then that's it. Because that's how I have to do things, because I can't remember to pay. But so right now, you have to write a check to the Jackson County Homelessness Committee, which I've gotten, because 6 cents is a drop-off location.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And I'd forgotten because I was out of town, and I'd forgotten to tell the staff, and they were like,
People are bringing money.
we don't know what this is. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So anyway, we got it straight now. I had to,
And
send
Gwen's
out.
like, you're dumb now.
I know. Gwen's like, you're an idiot again. But no, so what are some of the other drop-off locations, or how do people get the money to them?
So our other 2 drop-off locations are the Spot on Main and Nana's house. You can also send your checks to P.O. Box 121 in Jackson.
Oh, okay. So that makes it easy too if you want to mail it in.
Yep.
Make it okay. Very, very good. So the very first round here is and when do those checks need to be in by?
We haven't set a deadline because we really want 37.
Okay, no deadline because we want the 37 people.
Or push them.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we just get the 37 people today, and the deadline can be like by the end of next week?
Right.
I love it.
Now Gwen's saying you're genius.
I know, now I'm not an idiot anymore. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just don't know why. Like everybody that's watching, everybody that's listening on the radio. Because did you guys go to the radio yet?
We did.
Yes.
2 radios.
There you go. Everybody that's listening on the radio, we expect that you all will sign up today. These kids are working very, very, very hard. And the homelessness committee is working very, very, very hard with volunteers only and no funding. So this will help them. I mean, what is this $10,000? What does $10,000 mean to you?
A lot.
Yes.
Not only for all our operating costs, like insurance and electric and utilities and mowing and all that kind of stuff. We desperately need some repairs on the places too. So we're looking at-
because you're having to upkeep them too.
Yes, yeah. So
And then we have services in between housing people. You know, we have to have them come in and clean.
Clean.
And, so
Yeah.
there's lots of things that have to be done before we can house another tenant. And we have costs outside of that, the supplies that we have to provide, and sometimes we get donations for household goods and cookware and all that stuff, but sometimes we maybe need to replace the curtains or the blinds.
always.
Yeah. Okay, not sometimes, always. So just,
Look, blinds are the devil.
They are.
Like all
She's
you
trying
do
to get away
is
from
touch
blinds.
them and
Yeah.
they break. Like it is awful.
Yeah. So just think of everything that you have, expense wise for running your home. We have 5 of those to do.
Mhm.
With no funding.
Right.
Other
So,
than
Donations.
and then
donations.
add on top of that the people that just need some assistance with bills and everything. So we've got 5 housing expenses and then some. So yeah, it means everything, and we put to very good use. We can guarantee.
Definitely.
Well, we expect again, if you can jump on board and help these kids out with their project, but also if you think about what you're helping with these charities, who many of do work off of volunteers and no funding, by the way, not just you all, but many others. They need the money, and this is an amazing opportunity for you. And it's just making it easy. You all are kind of doing the hard work. You just are telling us what to do. I like that. Many people are very busy and they don't have time to think about stuff. So this is a great opportunity for you just to help these kids out and help other charities along the way.
Yeah, I think it's great because a lot of people, I always like to say we're all in this together. And people, they have great intentions. They want to help. They just can't get to that fundraiser or that that meeting or
That's
something.
right.
But
Or they
this
don't.
is-
They
this is
just
such a
forget.
hands off. Yeah, this is such a hands off. You just send a payment and you've helped greatly. So yeah, and then it all goes around. We'll remember this when it's the next charity's time and stuff like that. So yeah,
Absolutely, 100%. Well, what else would you like our viewers to know? Did we cover everything? Okay. What would you like our viewers to know? Do what?
We really want 37.
37. Come on, we
37.
need 37.
Check your phone, see if anybody's signed up.
We need 37. Go to the thing, sign up, hit join. It's like a 4-question thing, and one of them's your name, and 2 of them are, your email and
So
your
you're not
address.
thinking on
and-
it.
Yeah, it's like trust me, it's not like a test, I promise. So 37 people today.
Yeah.
And drop off your money at the Spot on Main or Nana's house or at Six Cents Brewing. Just not today because we're not open on Wednesdays.
Oh, it's Wednesday.
Yeah. So what's going on in school? You got out of school for a little bit for
I
this.
did get out of school.
Sweet. So you're a freshman now?
I'm a freshman. I'm in everything.
That's great.
Yeah.
And including doing this.
Yes, I'm in this.
So what's some of your fun extracurriculars that you do?
I'm in the drama club. I play tennis. Yeah, I do BPA, which is Business Professionals of America.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Oh, yeah, we did move on to nationals.
You moved on to national. What was your project?
Parliamentary procedures.
Whoa.
Oh. That sounds awful.
But good for you.
That's just, hey, if I ever need anyone to run a meeting, I'm calling Sammy.
Here you go.
She's my
Gotcha.
girl. She can set us all straight.
Yep.
Very good. Now, when is the nationals? Where is it this year?
It's in Nashville
Fun.
Nice.
in mid-May-ish.
Cool.
Oh, you guys will have a blast down there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, homelessness committee, is there anything that you would like to tell our viewers other than join?
Yeah, we're just so grateful that these
Yes.
young people have started this Circle for Giving, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I love that. Circle
Yeah,
for Giving. That's exactly
Yeah.
what it
It'll
is.
just be not only for us, but in the future, so many organizations are going to benefit from this.
Yeah. We're all trying to do so many good things in this
Mhm.
community. There's so many organizations out there that are, we all have the same goal in mind, is just helping each other, and this is a great opportunity.
I think April, like you said it earlier, it's like you'll remember it when it comes around
Yeah.
again. Like, this all comes full circle and, we're helping this and then someone else is helping that. It just goes round and round and round. And that's how it should be. We should, we're a very giving community. Like that's one great thing about us Appalachian hillbillies. We take care of our own and we take care of ourselves, and others. And so give 37 times. Can people join more than once?
We do have married couples that have joined separately.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you do. So you do have like couples that each one's giving that's awesome. Yeah. So, or if you have like a business and you say, sign me up for 3 or whatever, like, that's fine too. You'll take it any way you get it, right?
Yeah.
Smart girl. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, I want to thank you all for coming in. And this is amazing what you're doing. And boys, do you want to come over and say hi?
Yeah. Come on.
Come on, peek in.
Photo bombers. Oh,
There he is.
Oh, one's got green on. We're stripping him over here. We'll come back. You got to introduce yourself. All right. Well, they're shy, I guess.
Oh, they ran away.
Yeah. Come over and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Gabe. And I'm Bodie Elliott.
And they're twins. Can't you tell?
Clearly.
Obviously. That's why I said they're the untwinniest twins I know, but it's awesome. That's so cool. Are you guys very excited about this project?
Yes.
Yeah. You think this one's well deserving?
Yes.
Very good. And how old are you guys?
12.
Okay, and that puts you in the
7th
what?
grade.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, thank you for doing what you're doing.
Yes, thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Okay. And Sammy says she loves her brothers, that you all
Very
are so
much.
sweet.
They are.
Yes, they are.
They are.
Is it hard being an older sister? Do you
A
feel
little
like
bit.
protective of them?
Yes.
I get it. Wait till they get to the high school with you.
Oh.
That'll be fun. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get out of here for the day. We do have Pete Wilson coming in, but we'll let you guys get out of here for the day. But thank you for stopping in. And we need 37 more. So 37 people sign up and we will reach our goal.
Yep.
Right? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll let you all get out of here because we know that you're very busy. We do have some messages to play, and then we'll be back with Pete Wilson and some news in just a moment.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
From breaking news to heartwarming stories, the Telegram is your ticket to the latest buzz in town.
Read your daily dose of local headlines, sports, and entertainment and more in hand and on paper.
Get a print and digital subscription for only $7.95 per month. Delivered fresh every Wednesday and Saturday.
Visit thetelegramnews.com or call 740-286-3023 today.
Don't just read the news, be a part of it.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
All right, and we are here with Pete Wilson and the news.
How about that? Hey.
Woohoo. And I feel like we look springy today.
Oh my gosh, we almost do, yeah. Okay, well, we got a cornucopia of information today.
Oh, a plethora?
Yes, all sorts of things.
I love that.
Get out the Merriam-Webster and get those words out there. But of course, we've got to start off with the rain, because everybody has had to deal with it, and it's been a little troublesome, almost
You're not kidding.
like the snow was when we had all the snow.
Yes.
We are under a flood warning right now. It went from a flood watch to a flood warning. Actually, the flood watch remained in effect, but the flood warning means that there is flooding. Not
For
that
sure,
there
flooding.
might be flooding, or
Yes.
it could be coming. And that's in effect until 1:30 this afternoon. And, that's subject to change because we're supposed to get more rain here in the next several days. So we will see. But, Jennifer, we've had as much as 1 to 2 inches in some areas. Jackson County and Vinton County have both been hit hard. It seems like just a little bit to the north of us is where there's been the most rain. Northern Vinton County, Athens County, a little bit into Meigs and Washington County as well. But what we do know right now is that the Vinton County local schools are closed.
Oh, really?
Yes, they did close today. That email came fairly early this morning, not last night or at 2 a.m. or anything, but very early this morning before the buses would run. Also, the other school districts, that we cover here in Jackson, Vinton counties, they're on the regular schedule. There, everybody is in school there, as far as we know. Don't think there's been any change there. We do have a number of roads closed. We never get an updated thing because, they happen so fast and like that. But what we do know is that there are some roads closed in Vinton County that's been reported. United States or U.S. Route 50 East at Crow Station Road is closed. Also, State Route 349, which is basically connects Hamden with Lake Alma, kind of winds around there from Hamden to Lake Alma. And Lake Alma is, of course, about where the Jackson-Vinton line is. But the Jackson County Sheriff's Office let us know that State Route 349, just north of Lake Alma, which would be in Vinton County, is closed.
Okay.
The Vinton County EMA or Sheriff's Office, whoever puts out those alerts, has let us know that State Route 349 in Vinton County is closed. Don't know whether it's all between Hamden and Lake Alma, but certainly towards Lake Alma for sure, because that is prone to flooding. There was what they thought might have turned into a water rescue this morning on State Route 349. The Hamden Fire Department and the Wellston Fire Department water rescue team were on the scene where a vehicle was stalled, stranded in high water. As it turned out, there was nobody in the vehicle. So, somebody got out of there, but their car or minivan or truck just wouldn't keep going. And so, they checked that out, but nobody there. But they did have that water rescue there of the vehicle, I guess you could say. And the Hamden Fire Department, and reporting that, of course, put out the advisory that you always get right now, and that is do not try to drive through flooded water. Because, if you're counting on road closures and signs and like that, it happens so fast that sometimes, you're not going to have that. So,
Yes.
if you don't have a flooding sign and you see water, oh, well, it must not be too bad. There's no sign here. It can change. It can change so fast, the water rising, especially with these small creeks and drainage ditches.
You got it.
And all like that.
And for the love of God, don't try to walk through it.
No,
because the currents through there can get really nasty.
Don't try to do that either. Parts of US 50, parts of State Route 32, Vinton Station Road, Sheets and McCoy Road, Route 50 to the west as well as to the east of MacArthur. There are patches of high water all those places, not necessarily closed, but patches of high water. And that situation, pun intended, is certainly fluid, all right? Because it could change. All right, we'll get to the regular news now, and we want to do a tip of our sports cap to Max Morrow, the coach of the Jackson Ironmen basketball team. We've talked a lot about him lately, considering how well the Ironmen did this year. A 20-4 final season record, tying the most wins in Jackson high school history. I know we've covered this, but why I bring it up again is that the Ohio Prep Sports Writers Association has named Max the Coach of the Year in Division III.
Whoa!
Now, that covers all the Division III teams in southeastern Ohio, and there are a few of them.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
That's amazing.
Congratulations to Max. Of course, along the way this year, he became the winningest coach in Jackson high school history, too, surpassing Dave Fisher. So congratulations to Max. He had a number of players on his team that contributed. That was one of their strengths. They were seniors, a lot of balance. But the player who got first team all district, we want to mention that is Bodie Wooford, one of the seniors. That's the guy who was such a great quarterback this year.
Yeah.
And I believe he'll play the outfield for Coach Josh McGraw in baseball. Okay, we go to Wellston, and we talked a lot about the turnaround season that the Golden Rocket boys basketball team had.
Yes, Cinderella story for sure.
Right. Well, Coach Joe Briggs, there he is. He has been named by the Ohio Prep Sports Writers Association as the Tri-Coach of the Year in Division 5.
Wow.
And there are a lot of Division 5 teams. That's middle-sized, small to middle-sized high schools in southeastern Ohio. There's lots of them. And he was picked along with 3 other coaches, Drew Stevens of Arton and Rob Buechler of Eastern Brown. All of them had great seasons. But I'm not sure anybody can say that they turned around things the way Joe Briggs did.
I'd say
You're
so.
You're talking about 4 wins last season to 18 wins this season.
Yeah,
and of course,
that's incredible.
Both and Wellston in winning 18 games this year, they also won enough games in the TVC Ohio to win the first title, co-title with the Meigs Marauders since the 2002-2003 season. And of course, both the Ironmen and the Golden Rockets had the thrill of advancing in the tournament to the Convo. Well, the tournament trail finally ended, but what a season for both.
What an incredible experience to go get to play there, though.
Right, and it's just like also I mentioned Bodie Wooford for Wellston. I don't want to leave Wes Briggs out. Wes Briggs had a breakout season as a junior. That is the son of the coach, Joe Briggs. Averaged over 20 points a game, double-digit rebounds. Definitely, the top performer statistical-wise to the Golden Rockets. He's just a junior. He was named to the first team as well. So it's an honor to be the coach of the year, and it's an honor to be the first team. And we wanted to mention all those players. Those lists will be published in an upcoming edition of the Telegram. And there were other local players too that got awarded as well that we'll cover. And do not forget, as we mentioned yesterday, we'll have a tribute page to both the Golden Rockets and the Ironmen in Saturday's paper, kind of wrapping things up, a little bit of context to their season, not just covering the game, but the whole 9 yards and the meaning of what these two teams accomplished, these two programs this past season.
Love that.
I tell you, another person that you need to love, should give some love to, is Ryan Lefevre. He is a Jackson High School senior, and he is a finalist for the National Merit Scholarship Program. That is
wow.
Ryan in the middle. Now, it's
that
something,
is so cool.
It often gets announced when you're a semifinalist. Well, he is a finalist. And how special is that? Out of approximately 1.5 million students who entered the competition nationwide, only 15,000 advanced to the finalist standing. This is the whole country now.
Oh my gosh.
And so I'm not sure what you do to do that, but I know you have to be pretty smart. You probably have to do some things to get there. And that's Ryan in the center holding that certificate that shows he is a finalist. He is flanked by Amy Ochoa, who is a guidance counselor at the high school. And you can see that Jackson High School Principal Tyler Swackhammer on the right is very
Look at
happy
he's
and
just
proud
beaming. Yeah, that's
That-
awesome.
That's right. He's as happy about it as Ryan is. But Ryan, he's one of those outstanding seniors
Love that.
that will be graduating here in May. And so we put Ryan on the front page because he deserved it
Well
last Saturday.
deserved.
And I just now got around to mention this on Main Street TV. But I know that it's kind of Greek maybe to the man on the street or the woman on the street, but that accomplishment is an outstanding academic accomplishment, being a finalist in the National Merit Scholarship Program. All right, staying with schools, but a story of a different kind. Wellston Middle School had a Valentine's dance last Saturday, and nice social event. But unfortunately, at some point, it got out, and then it got out on social media. Unfortunately, that there was a student with a gun
What?
that was at the dance. Now, or there was a threat of a student with a gun at the dance. And so, it got on social media. Some parents, ran and got their kid from the dance before it was over. People posted about it and like that. So we inquired to see exactly what happened. It never got to be a police matter, according to Wellston Police Chief John Robinson. Scott Dorn, who's been very good to work with the media, very, very revealing and transparent because he feels, the school district needs to be out front about stuff. He told us what he could. The bottom line is that there was no gun with a student at that dance.
Weird.
It was just rumored that there could be, or there was a threat that there was a student might bring a gun. As far as exactly what happened, we can't tell you, because of the privacy things and whatever, and discipline within the schools. If there was something there, some threat, or some student did something that he or she shouldn't have, that is being handled internally. No criminal thing. And bottom line, there was no gun brought to that dance
That's good news.
by a student or anybody else.
Absolutely.
All right. A couple of other things that are going on that we want to mention. In Wellston, they had a ribbon cutting ceremony for a new business there, and it's very specialized service. It's so important that this is here, not only in Wellston, but they'll serve Jackson County and probably beyond. Autism Unboxed.
Okay.
It is. Here they were at the ribbon cutting. Alex Shope was there last Saturday. And Wellston Mayor Anthony Brenner, some other city folks, and a lot of people who work there at Autism Unboxed. It is at 16 North Ohio Avenue, not far off the downtown area there. And they offer specialized service to autistic children and their families.
Wow, that is so cool.
How to handle the situation and like that. That is an interior view of their office there. But Autism Unboxed, it is Precious Lung is the founder and clinical director, and Eric Lung, her husband, also helps with that, I think. But they offer specialized service, analytics and like that. You didn't hear a lot about autism, even 10 or 20 years ago. You hear a lot about it now. It's been diagnosed.
For sure.
And, there's special ways to handle the situation for families and for the kids who have been diagnosed as autistic. And so the story that Alex wrote was in our paper yesterday, or today, as a matter of fact. Yeah, it came out today. I'm always 24 hours behind because we have to finish it the day before. But it's in today's paper on the front page, so you can learn about that. And it is great to have, this specialized service this close to home.
Yes, it is.
But they can certainly address that problem. They have a waiting list right now
I'll bet.
on their clients. Okay, some other things that are going on today we want to tell you about because we're running out of time. As we speak, we have a couple of our staff members out covering things. Alex Shope is at the Jackson County Commissioners meeting. We know that Developmental Disabilities Month will be proclaimed by the commissioners, and the folks from Hope Haven will probably be there.
Sure.
Later on in the morning, I will be. That's why we're recording the news just a little early, but I will be downtown where the Buckeye Community Service will lead a downtown parade of the Buckeye Community Services clients. It'll start. They'll go to the Christ Church of Jackson, there where the Family Life Center is. They will accept the proclamation there from the commissioner. Commissioners will go to their office there to do a proclamation there as well. And then, weather permitting, the clients will do a parade downtown, a walking parade downtown.
That's great.
That'll be very nice. That'll be at 10 o'clock. Check by phone and learn that there's a 24% chance of rain at 10 o'clock, which is better than 71% at 9 o'clock.
Exactly.
So we hope that will. We hope that the rain will hold off and they can do that without getting rained on. And the public is welcome to join in, spectate, whatever, and support the developmental disabilities clients there at Buckeye Community Services. Okay. Also, the Jackson Visitors and Convention Commission is meeting as we speak at the Jackson City Council chambers. That 3-person board who decides, how to spend bed tax revenue from the city. It's supposed to be projects that promote and develop tourism.
Sure.
And bring people to town. They will be making, I'm guessing, many funding decisions today. Maybe not all of them, but many funding decisions on how to use that money. So Jeremiah Shaver is there covering that, and we'll be reporting on that as well.
Okay.
This is the second Lenten luncheon at the First Baptist Church of Jackson. It will start at noon. At the Jackson First Church of the Nazarene will provide the light buffet and the program. And this will go a total of 5 Wednesdays. It started last Wednesday and will go through Wednesday, March the 25th. It's at noon. It's always at the First Baptist Church in their basement fellowship hall. 80 people there last week for the first installment. But
Wow,
it's very
that's
nice.
awesome.
It's just kind of like a celebration and observation of the Lenten season. They have the light buffet, and then they have a brief program as well. And they fit it all in an hour or less. So, it's good for the working people as well.
It's great because you can get in and out but still have that program, some lunch, some fellowship. It's wonderful.
Right. And we've mentioned this before, but this is such a great outreach thing and service thing the Hope Methodist Church in Wellston does. Hope Methodist is having a free community dinner tonight at from 5:30 to 7. Anybody can come. It's just not if you're hungry because you have food insecurity. It's for everybody. It's a communal thing, and you can do takeout. It's 5:30 to 7 tonight. They're having chicken spaghetti, green beans, bread, and dessert. 5:30 to 7. The church is located at the corner of First Street and New York Avenue in Wellston. They do this twice a month. It isn't just every now and then. They do it twice a month. They do a dinner on the first Wednesday, and they do a luncheon on the third Wednesday. So very nice what the church does. And I do want to remind you that even though they couldn't do the chocolate walk last month because of course, the weather and all like that.
Well,
the weather isn't exactly great now, but at least it's
it'll be warmer.
At least it's not snow and ice, and we're in the 50s, maybe the 60s. But that will take place tomorrow night. We'll try to remind you of that tomorrow when we're on TV as well. But it's from 4 to 7 p.m. I took a look at the list. There is a long list of businesses that are going to participate in that in the downtown area.
That's right.
You're supposed to have tickets in advance.
Yeah, so make sure that you go ahead and buy your tickets.
Still have some, I heard.
Yeah, I think Michael's, I'm just off the top of my head. I think maybe Jenny has some at the spot. I know A.L. Terry has some. Those are just the ones off the top of my head that I can think of.
What was listed was L.A. Mills Mercantile,
L.A. Mills,
Bookish on Main, A.L. Terry's, and Broadway Blooms.
Okay, Broadway Blooms. Okay,
those are the ones that are selling. And a lot of times they have sold out, so they still have some. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you just can't show up and get the chocolate. You got to have a ticket.
No, you have to buy the ticket.
Right, it's only $7.
It's a really good value.
You'll get more than $7 for the chocolate, right? Yes, you will. That's 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. That is the Jackson Downtown Association that does that. So Let's see, was there anything else? One other thing, this will be tomorrow. This will support the Central Elementary PTO in MacArthur and there are various ways that they support the student population. They're going to do a basket bingo fundraiser tomorrow evening. It's going to start at 5 p.m. The doors open at 5 p.m. The bingo games will start at 6.
Fun.
A 50-50 drawing. Tickets only cost $1 per ticket or 8 for $5. There will be a dessert auction as well. So, these school events are a great way to, support the schools in addition to, people paying taxes or whatever. Because
Sure.
people don't understand that the PTOs and the support groups, for the extracurricular things at the high school, the sports and all, this money is needed to be able to do those extra things.
Absolutely.
So we always like to tell you about those as well.
Very
So
good.
Jennifer, I look at the clock and I see that we've run out of time, but Jeremiah, I won't be able to be here tomorrow because I have to be away part of the day, but Jeremiah Shaver will be here. And some of the things we talked about that are happening today, maybe we'll report on those and some other things as well.
Absolutely. This time of the year, a lot going on.
Right.
And it's only going to get worse, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, have a great day, everyone. We thank you so much for watching, and we'll be right back here in the morning. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.